This is the story of a king. No, not a lion king, but a donkey. Kids, what if I told you even a donkey can become a king? Would you believe it? Well, meet Dodo the donkey, the one who with laughter and kindness changed the entire jungle. Long ago, in a beautiful valley surrounded by tall mountains, there was a lively jungle full of different animals. Among them lived a donkey named Dodo. Dodo was a funny, kind-hearted, and slightly silly donkey. He laughed at everything, even at his own mistakes, and he made others laugh too. But the animals never took him seriously. Every morning, when the sun peeked from behind the mountains and birds began to chirp, the first animal to wake up was always Dodo. He stretched his legs, shook his tail, and said, "Good morning, Dodo. Time to make the jungle laugh again." Then he walked happily through the jungle paths, calling out, "Good morning, everyone. Dodo is here." The baby deer giggled whenever they saw him. The monkeys clapped from the treetops. And some older animals held their heads complaining, "Oh no, this donkey never sleeps." But Dodo didn't mind. He loved everyone and helped everyone without expecting anything in return. He had no special position, no big title, no fancy job. All he had was a small wooden cart, an old basket, and a heart made of pure gold. Every day he did small jobs around the jungle, bringing fresh grass to the rabbits, carrying water for the birds, giving rides to baby deer, helping monkeys carry bananas. The animals liked him but also made fun of him. Some said, "Dodo, you are the silliest animal in Miss Jungle. You could never be a king." And Dodo would laugh and reply, "I don't want to be a king. I just like helping everyone." One day, something very funny happened and the whole jungle laughed for hours. Dodo had to drop fresh grass at the rabbit's house, but in a hurry he mistakenly dropped it in front of the Lion King's cave. When the lion came out, he roared, "Who made my royal cave look like a donkey stable?" Dodo scratched his head and said, "Oh, sorry, King Leo. Maybe the grass wanted to feel royal today." The entire jungle burst into laughter. Even though Dodo was silly sometimes, his heart was the biggest in the whole jungle. He spent his days running here and there, helping anyone who needed him. His life was busy, funny, and full of joy. But Dodo had no idea that something was about to happen that would change his life, and the whole jungle forever. One hot afternoon, when the sun was blazing and the wind stood still, a thin line of smoke rose from the far side of the jungle. Soon someone shouted, "Fire! Fire in the forest!" Panic spread everywhere. The leaves crackled, small flames danced across branches, and smoke filled the air. King Leo tried to calm everyone down. Monkeys brought buckets of water, but the fire kept spreading. The cheetah ran back and forth shouting, "Does anyone have an idea? This fire is getting worse!" Dodo reached the place and stood quietly for a moment, thinking. Then his eyes fell on something at the edge of the jungle, a small mud dam that held back part of the river. Dodo suddenly got an idea. "If I open that dam just a little, the water will flow straight to the fire." The animals laughed. "Dodo, that's too hard for you. Let the strong animals handle it." But Dodo did not stop. He ran to the mud dam as fast as he could. The dam wasn't very big, just mud and sticks holding back water. Dodo pushed the side of the dam with his hoofs. He moved one stone, then another. Whoosh! Water burst out, rushing down like a small river. It flowed quickly toward the burning trees. Within minutes, the water reached the fire. The flames began to die down, and soon the fire went out completely. The jungle fell silent. A donkey, a simple, funny donkey, had done what strong animals could not. As the smoke cleared, the animals began to cheer. The rabbit shouted, "Dodo saved the jungle." The monkeys clapped, "He's our hero." Birds flew above chanting, "Dodo, Dodo, Dodo." The old elephant stepped forward and said, "We always thought you were just a silly donkey, but today you showed true courage." King Leo gently placed his paw on Dodo's shoulder. "Dodo, I am proud of you. You saved us all." Dodo lowered his head shyly. I just did what felt right." But everyone knew he had done something great. A few days passed. According to jungle tradition, whenever a major crisis happened, the animals selected a leader who could guide them safely. King Leo was getting old, so he announced, "It is time to choose a new king. We will hold a jungle election." Everyone was excited. The clever fox, the strong wolf, and the talkative monkey all wanted to be king. But suddenly, a little deer shouted, "We want Dodo as our king." The crowd became quiet. Then more voices rose. "Yes, Dodo cares for everyone. Dodo is brave. Dodo is kind." Dodo froze. "Me, a king? I'm just a normal donkey." But the jungle had made up its mind. Voting day arrived, and the winner, the animal with the most votes, was Dodo the donkey. The jungle exploded in cheers. "King Dodo! King Dodo!" Dodo looked confused, happy, and nervous at the same time. As he sat on the wooden throne, he said, "I promise, I will never be proud. I will always help everyone. Because a king is not the strongest. A king is the one with the biggest heart." And from that day on, the jungle lived in peace, joy, and laughter. For the first time ever, the jungle saw that even a donkey, even someone simple and funny, could become the best king of all.